thought that I would do a stream, well, a collection video for a system that I've never done, and it's the PSP. I have the 3000 model. It's the 3001. But when I bought this off of the person from eBay, they preloaded some games. Some of them I already owned physically. And there's something in my fucking beard. This is why I hate facial hair. I need to shave this shit off. But they preloaded a bunch of games on the PSP. Some of them I already owned, whereas the others I didn't have. And two of them are relatively expensive games, and I got them for free. I would imagine that this is emulation, not like the actual digital versions. Hey, Mama Luigi, how are you? So, show you guys the digital games. So the first one is Persona. Next one is Silverfall? Yeah, Silverfall. The other one is Silent Hill Origins, which is pretty fucking cool. The other one is Silent Hill Shattered Memories. The other one is Red Star. Metal Slug Double X. Mega Man Powered Up. Infected. Hot Shots Golf Open T. Hammer and Hero. That one kind of sucks. I really wasn't into that one. Half Minute Hero. God Eater Burst. Never heard of it, but this is Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Final Fantasy. They could be downloaded by the disc. I don't know. Dead or Alive Paradise. Death Jr. Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. Right? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Bloodlines. I was going to say Alone in the Dark. Army of Two, The 40th Day. I played the one on like the consoles. It's a really great game. This one, it's all right. Armored Core Portable. Armored Core 3 Portable. Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble. It's kind of a fighting game. It's not really that great. Valkyrie Profile. Lenneth? Okay. Undead Knights, which is apparently a really expensive-ish game on the PSP, but it's actually pretty good. Star Wars Lethal Alliance. Star Wars Renegade Squadron. And Spider-Man Web of Shadows something. Oh, it's perfectly fine. I don't really care. That shit don't bother me. But yeah, those are the digital games that the person was nice enough to give me. Silent Hill Origins and Shattered Memories alone is like, what, $200 right there that I got for free. So, I'm not complaining. Now, everything else is physical. And there's a lot here. Like 2 small stacks. It's nothing crazy. But first we got Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai Another Road. Every game is complete. So, this plays more like Tenkaichi than the first Shin Budokai. Shin Budokai 1 literally just plays like Budokai. That one plays more like Tenkaichi. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I still have yet to beat it. I need to get Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 again to play those and finish them. But I think can't like story-wise, that one takes place before the first Kingdom Hearts. I'm not sure. That series is so fucking convoluted and confusing. Soul Calibur Broken Destiny. Basically Soul Calibur 4 with Kratos as the guest character. It's a great game. The only Call of Duty game that was on the PSP, Call of Duty Roads to Victory. It's good. It plays a lot like Medal of Honor Heroes, Heroes 1 and 2, if you've played those, or Resistance Retribution. But it is good, though. Taito Legends Power Up. I know somebody's gonna probably give me shit if I say Taito, not Taito. Or yeah. But yeah, Taito Legends has 25 games. I was trying to look where it says how many games are featured. Peter Jackson's King Kong. I played it on here first, and then I got the PS2 version. This version isn't bad. It's okay. If you want to play King Kong, just play it on the PS2 or the 360. Because I heard the 360 version's a lot better. But since I don't have a 360 and I just have the PS2, I got it on PS2 as well. So I think this is probably the most expensive PSP game that I own, like physically. Everything else is like in the 20 to 30s, but this one's relatively expensive now. I only paid $10 when I bought it. Now it's kind of like going up in price. It's the third birthday, the third and final game for the Parasite Eve series. First one I played, and what was it? The first and only one that I played. A lot of people hate it, but I don't think the game is that bad. I like it. But then again, I never played Parasite Eve, so I don't really know like what the originals were. But I think the third birthday was pretty good. Beowulf the game, it kind of sucks. It's like it's a poor man's Diablo. Honestly, it plays a lot like Diablo. Just it's a poor man's Diablo. Is 13 good? 13? You mean the third birthday, or 13 the first person shooter that was on PS2? Next is Dissidia 012 Duodecim Final Fantasy. There's no fucking reason for this to be called that, but yeah, it's a fighting game, but it's not like your typical fighting game. It's very in depth. You have to like really pay attention to how the game plays, because if not, you're gonna fucking lose. 13th birthday. I like 13th birthday, or the third birthday. 13th birthday. Did I say 13? Shit, if I did, I'm an idiot. But the third birthday. It's the third game in the Parasite Eve series. If you've played Parasite Eve 1 and 2, it's, from what I know, it's very different from those. But I like it. I don't think it's bad as people make it out to be, but that's just my opinion. And there's Sierra in the background. 300, March to Glory. I actually really like this game. It's probably my favorite movie tie-in game on the PSP. It's really fun. It has its problems, but it really didn't deter me from enjoying the game. Capcom Classics Collection Reloaded. This one has 19 games. And it's really good. It's definitely really good. Namco Museum Battle Collection. Out of all the ones that I owned, this is the one that had like the most games. This one has 21 in total. I'm kind of recovering from a sickness. That's why I sound so nasally. But yeah, it's pretty good. I like Namco Museum Battle Collection. Gran Turismo. The only Gran Turismo game that was released on PSP, as far as I know. Yeah, it was the only one they did. I got reloaded recently. Oh, nice. This is my personal favorite compilation on the PSP. Of course, Midway Arcade Treasures Extended Play. This was the first time Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 were packaged together. Midway Arcade Treasures 2 was supposed to be packaged with MK1, 2, and 3, but for some reason, they... Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, like... It's slowly getting out of my system, but it's still there. Like, it's annoying as shit. I hate it. But anyways, so Arcade Treasures 2 was supposed to have Mortal Kombat 1 along with 2 and 3, but they took it out and added it to the premium version of Mortal Kombat Deception to get people to buy both Arcade Treasures 2 and the premium edition for Deception, which apparently pissed a lot of people off. I didn't know that until like years later, and I was like, that's stupid. Why would you do that? I'm sure people would have bought both of them regardless, but I don't know. I guess that was like kind of an incentive to get us to buy both versions. But Yeah. There is a re-release version that instead of it saying Midway, it says WB Games. But I have the original, so yay. Dante's Inferno, like a really, really great game. I have it on the PS3 as well. I don't know if it was just me, but the PSP version seems shorter. I don't know if they took some levels out, but it's because I haven't played it in like a long time. But yeah, Dante's Inferno is really fun on the PSP. If you played it on the PS3 or the 360, it's the same game. Ratchet and Clank, Size Matters. This one's really good. I really like this one. And I think this one came with the bundled PSP because it says not for resale. So I'm assuming that was what this copy was because I bought it brand new. Really cheap as hell too. Next is X-Men Origins Wolverine. This version sucks. It's not great. Like, I prefer the PS2 version over this one. That's how bad it is. And the PS2 version sucks. If you want to play the good version of X-Men Origins Wolverine, get it on the PS3 or the 360. Far better. But it was dirt cheap, and I was like, fuck it. You know, movie tie-in games are a guilty pleasure. Okay. Miami Vice, the game, which is based off of the movie, not the show. I hate the God of War collection on PS3. PSP games are... Oh, yeah, I forgot. It was only God of War 1, 2, and 3. The PSP ones you had to get digitally, which was stupid. Yeah. That's why I have the physical versions. There was a Miami Vice game on PS2, but that was based off of the show, and I heard it sucked dick. Like, it was not good. But this one's actually pretty good. It's a third-person shooter, kind of like what was the game? Oh my god, Resistance Retribution. But yeah, it is really good. I actually do like it. Let me just put that out the way. Avatar the game, much like the movie, game is okay. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't really think Avatar was that great of a movie. It was just okay. I didn't really get the hype for it when it came out, and I still don't get the hype for it. I mean, hell, the second movie when it came out was beaten by Puss in Boots. Like, that's pretty bad. A movie that has been in the making for like what, 10 plus years, only to be beaten by a DreamWorks kids film. Like, damn. Resistance Retribution. This was the first Resistance game I played, and it takes place between 1 and 2, I think. I think so, but yeah. It is really good though. It is a really great game. Next is Tekken 6. I have Tekken 6 on the PS3 now because I didn't have it before. But at the time, I didn't have a PS3, so the PSP was the way to go for me. And I played the shit out of this game. Like, I played it a ton. But yeah, Tekken 6 on the PSP is actually really good. It's really, really good. Gladiator Begins. Puss in Boots is too good to just be called a kids film. I mean, technically speaking, it is kind of a kids film because it was, you know, DreamWorks is usually meant to have like kids movies on occasions. What was that one movie that they did? Small Soldiers. Small Soldiers like was not meant for kids. Like, it had action figures, but like they terrorized a fucking family, which was great. Like, I was so obsessed with Small Soldiers as a kid. I love the movie. Anyways, Gladiator Begins. This is basically just Coliseum Road to Freedom on the go. It's literally the same game, like verbatim, because I was gonna buy Coliseum, and when I seen that it was just this one, I was like, oh, okay, well, I already have it, so never mind. But Coliseum or Gladiator Begins was really good. From when I hear kids film, I just think of brain dead content. Yeah, like the Emoji Movie. I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips, and like I damn near lost like tons of brain cells watching those clips because it's why was that even a thing? But anyways, Killzone Liberation. this is the second Killzone game that I played. I played the first one. I don't really know when this one takes place. I have to look it up. But I have, since then, I have played Killzone 1, 2, Killzone 3, Liberation. I had Killzone Shadowfall, but, you know, I lost all my stuff. So, yeah, it kind of sucks, but oh well. I'll eventually get it back and play it again. But, yeah, Killzone Liberation is really good. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. This takes place directly after Metal Gear Solid 3, from what I've heard. I haven't played it mainly because for some reason my PSP when I play games it'll stop reading the disc and it'll start back up again, and it's annoying as shit. I hate it. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is a really really great game. I want to play it more, but I have to figure out why the PSP does that. I don't know why, but it does. But yeah. Bought it brand new for like really cheap. I think it was like $10, which isn't bad. Twisted Metal Head On. Unfortunately, the only Twisted Metal game that I have now. I had all of them, even the PS2 version of this. But, you know, shit happened. But yeah. It's really good. It takes place, I think, between Twisted Metal 1 and 2. Or I think it takes place directly after the first game, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's really good. If you want to play it, you're better off getting the extra Twisted Edition on the PS2, which has a lot more content. Atari Classics Evolved. Oh no, not Selena, Sierra. Sierra. This compilation's not really that great. It's very meh, honestly. There's like 12 games from the start, 10 like 11 or no, not 12, 22. 11 original arcade games, and like the other 11 are the evolved versions, which are like updated, but yeah, they kind of suck. But yeah. Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai, the first one. It's really great. I like it. She's been good. All she does is sleep, so, and want attention when she knows that I'm gonna give her attention. Capcom Classics Collection Remixed. This compilation has 20 games, whereas Capcom Classics Collection Volumes 1 and 2, Volume 1 has 22, Volume 2 has 20. But yeah, this one's pretty good too. Castlevania, The Dracula X Chronicles. This was the cheaper way for me to play Symphony of the Night, because that's really why I wanted to get this, was to play Symphony of the Night. And it also comes with the original version of Rondo of Blood, because this is basically like the PSP updated version of that game. But it is really good though. I also got Castlevania Requiem on the PS4, which is literally Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. So it was like, I have two versions of it now. So, oh my god. This next game, the source material is fucking god-awful. But it's a good fighting game. Okay. I got that castle sealed, in fact. It's nice. Oh, right. Nice. All right. It's Dragon Ball Evolution. Yes. I own this. It's a good fighting game, but the source material is ass. It's so fucking terrible. Like, yeah. I bought it just because, like, I heard it was fun to play. So, yeah. But, yeah. Dragon Ball Evolution, as as a whole, movie was fucking terrible. I watched it and I wish I could unsee that movie. The movie was so fucking bad. Oh my god. But yeah. Game's good. Source material sucks ass. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Believe it or not, this actually is pretty good. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do, but it is a pretty good game. It really is. I think it is. Next is actually hold on. Never mind. I have them both together, but SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 2. It's a title and a half. There's no reason for that title to be so fucking long. But, yeah. I mean, it's SOCOM. Just on the go. SOCOM Fireteam Bravo 3. I'm not going to say the rest of that bullshit. This was I think the last Fireteam Bravo game that they did. I'm not sure. I haven't really, like, followed SOCOM like that because I don't really play them all that much. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. I have the Alpha Anthology on PS2, which has Alpha 3. I have the PlayStation version. I have the PSP version. I technically had the PS4 version, which was a part of the 30th Anniversary Collection. And I want to get the GBA version. Yeah, so I'd probably have like 5 versions of Street Fighter Alpha 3. So far, I've only have 3 right now. But this one's really good. They added characters to this one, which were Ingrid, Maki, Eagle, and Yun from Street Fighter 3. Little Big Planet is really fun. I actually really enjoyed playing this one. But yeah. There she is. She was just eating. So next is Luxor Pharaoh's Challenge, which is a puzzle game. Kind of similar to Zuma, but not Zuma. It's just Egyptian themed, and it's actually pretty good. I actually do like these games. I have both of them that were released on PSP. I keep putting them over here when they're not supposed to be there. Luxor, The Wrath of Set. This one's pretty good too. I had Pharaoh's Challenge on the PS2, but again, I lost it. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. I bought this brand new, so it did come with the poster / map. But, yeah, there's the poster, and then you get the map, which is basically just Grand Theft Auto 4's map. Just one island is missing, which I don't remember which one it was. Was it an island missing? Which Luxor do you prefer on PSP? I like Pharaoh's Challenge more personally. Yeah, Algonquin, Dukes, Alderney. Alderney is the one that's missing from here. Because it's Algonquin, Bohan, Dukes, Broker, and Alderney, but it's not here. I mean, the fact that they were able to cram damn near GTA 4's map onto like the PSP, because it was originally released on the DS, so that's even more like impressive. Yeah, God of War: Chains of Olympus. This takes place before the first God of War game, which is pretty cool. I have beaten it and I love it. It's great. It's God of War. So, God of War: Ghost of Sparta. This picture is my PS5 like avatar thing, because I love the cover a lot. It's a really cool cover. But yeah, it's a really great game. We're getting close to the end. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, whichever you prefer. Obviously, of course, this is before the events of Final Fantasy VII take place. So basically, the kind of the beginning where it all like starts. But it's good. I know they have it on the PS4. I think because they made like I think it was a remaster or a remake. I'm not sure. Medal of Honor Heroes. I really like Medal of Honor Heroes. Like, I really didn't like the series because I played Frontline. I really don't like Frontline. I did at first, but then I was like, man, this kind of sucks. Then I played Rising Sun, and I'm like, wow, this really sucks. And I just stopped playing Medal of Honor, and then I decided to buy the first, like, both heroes, and I actually really like them. They're pretty good. Medal of Honor Heroes 2. This was released on the Wii, which is really bizarre. Like, why not the first one be released along with the second? Makes no sense, but they did it for some fuck all reason. Coded Arms, which was one of the games that was on the PSP that, like, the preloaded games, but I wanted to get it physically because this was a really, really, really good game. It's a first-person shooter that's, like, set inside of, like, a futuristic simulation. So, but yeah, it is really good. It's a really, really good game. Oh my god, I hate being sick. Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade. I didn't remember what it was called. Yeah, it's kind of like Champions of Norath or Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, similar to those. But yeah, it's really good. They made 2 of them on PSP, and then they did a third one on PS3, which was like an action adventure game. Well, it was in third person, not top down. Dissidia Final Fantasy. I love the fact that Dissidia 012 as well as the first one have interchangeable covers. So, like, say you don't like the heroes, you could, like, flip it around and have the villains as the cover, which, hold on, let me just, yeah. See? It's pretty cool. There's a game that I bought recently that had it for the PS4. I'm going to show it to you because I just think it's badass. And it, where the fuck? Oh. Duh. And it was Dead Cells, right? So this is the Return to Castlevania edition. But say you don't like the cover, you can give it the Castlevania Symphony of the Night look, which is so fucking cool. I love this shit. It's so dope. Like, I love when game companies do this kind of thing. Like, they don't have to do it, but they choose to. But I tend to keep it in the original case because I'm weird. But yeah, let me just set that stack here. I'm thinking of probably doing, like, the PS4 and PS5 stuff because I own a lot of PS4 games. I have very few PS5 games, though. I don't know. Maybe. That one will probably be eventually, though. Medieval Resurrection. This is basically just the first game on PSP. I played the demo for the first game back on the PlayStation, like, years ago, but I never ever got the full game and never got a chance to play it until I got this. But I know they did remake it or remaster it on the PS4, but this was pretty good too. Activision Hits Remixed. This has 44 games in total. Relatively decent sized compilation. It's pretty good. I had Activision Anthology on the PS2, which had 48 games. And crazy enough, the Game Boy Advance version, which I do own of Activision Anthology, has like 56. It's insane. I'm like, how is it that the handheld version has more games than the console version? It was like, okay. Next is Daxter. Now, I know a lot of people really like this game, but I didn't. I played it, and I don't know what it is about it. I'm just not really a fan of it. It's not terrible. I just don't really like it that much. Mortal Kombat Unchained. Of course, I had to get this. Basically, just Mortal Kombat Deception with 6 characters added to the roster. Everyone given to you right off the bat. All the stages are unlocked. All the characters in puzzle combat. Everything that you had to, like, bust your ass for in the console versions of Deception is all given to you here, which is pretty cool. Except for the costumes. I think you still have to unlock the costumes. or the alternate costumes. But yeah, I played the shit out of this. I love Deception. Yeah, it's great. Next is Me and My Katamari. This was the first Katamari game that I played. I played the demo for We Love Katamari, but never got the full game until like sometime after I got this. Some people really didn't like the control scheme for this one, but it took me a while to get used to, and I really enjoyed it. But it also came with a map. It says it's a map, but it's a fucking island. Like, there's nothing like insane here, but it is incredibly colorful though. But yeah, I actually do like it because I did buy this brand new, so that's why it came with the map. Tekken Dark Resurrection, Tekken 5 with all the characters, you know, kind of the same thing with Deception. They just give you everything like right off the bat. Some of the stages that were daytime in Tekken 5 were nighttime, and you know the other way around. But it was also on PS3. Tekken Dark Resurrection Online, I think. Oh my god. Next is EA Replay. Back when EA didn't do shady shit and they actually released fully finished games. Remember that? Simpler times. But yeah, this compilation has 14 games. It has all three of the first three Road Rash games, which is pretty dope. Wing Commander, Desert Strike, and Jungle Strike. Haunting, starring Poltergeist, a few others too. But it's pretty good. I like it. Guilty Gear Judgment, which is the GG boost mode that was a part of Guilty Gear Iska, which was supposed to be like a beat 'em up sort of. Yeah, it was fun, and this one's like a lot more refined. It's better in my opinion. And you also get this title, Guilty Gear X2: The Midnight Carnival Reload. There's no reason for that shit to be so long. Capcom Puzzle World is a puzzle compilation, only 5 games, which is kind of disappointing. Only 5 games when Mid-Rarity Treasures 1 or Extended Play has like 21. Like other compilation, like hell, Activision Hits Remix has like 44 games. So yeah, 5 is pretty shit. But it is good though. It is a good compilation. And the last game is Ape Escape on the Loose. Basically just a portable version of the first Ape Escape on PlayStation. It's really great. I love it. I need to get the first Ape Escape. Watch that be like $100 or some stupid shit like that with these fucking COVID prices and inflation and ugh. COVID sucked. It made games so much more expensive. I want to get into Guilty Gear, but the titles are confused. Yeah. Your best bet, Mama, would be to get Guilty Gear on the PlayStation, on the PS4, because they have the first Guilty Gear for like $10 on the PlayStation Store. It's dirt cheap. Getting a physical copy will probably run you like $70 to $80, probably even more now because of COVID and inflation. Then like basically to play the games, it's Guilty Gear X2, Guilty Gear X, X2, XX Accent Core, XX Accent Core Plus, Exart Sign, Revelator 2, and Shrive. Iska has like nothing to do with the main story. It was just kind of like, I know it's fucking insanely confusing. There's no reason for that, but that's how they did it. I only have X2 and Accent Core on the PS2. Speaking of PS2, I did buy a couple of new games, or I got some recent games. And these are the ones that I got recently. I ended up getting Turok Evolution, Medal of Honor Vanguard. Some of these I owned already, but there are some that are brand new for me. Time Splitters. The guy unfortunately sold the second one, which sucked. Dead to Rights, which I had already. State of Emergency, already had it. I'm really excited to play this one. Half-Life. I did hear that this version's not the best, but you know, I have a PS2, so whatever. Ace Combat 4, Shattered Skies, and I need to get a PlayStation 3 controller, like an official one, so I could play Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I've been wanting to get this game for the longest, and I just never got around to it. But I need to buy like an actual PS3 controller, not some third-party garbage that will break in like 2 weeks. I bought like a whole bunch of other shit on the PS3. Yeah. I heard the PS2 version of Half-Life isn't that great. Yeah, like I bought a whole bunch of shit on like Black Friday. So, but I did get some other games from the same guy that I bought the PS2 games from. I ended up getting Black. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow, and fuck, what was the other one? There was another game. What the hell was it? I'm looking, I don't fucking see it. What was the game? Oh my god, I don't even remember what it was. It was Black, Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm literally looking at my shelf because one of the people that live here gave me a shelf, so I have a shelf now. Oh my god. That's going to annoy me. What was the game? What? Oh my god. I don't remember what it was. And I know it's there, but I don't have it. Like it's not coming to my mind right now. Oh my lord. Huh. Yeah, I genuinely don't remember. That's bullshit. Fuck. But yeah, just a whole bunch of shit. Oh, and I also got like recently, where is it? I also got Dying Light Anniversary Edition, so I'm gonna start doing live streams of this because I can finally play it again. And I also got Hercules: Legendary Journeys on the Nintendo 64. Yeah, that game is it's something. It's not that great, but I wanted to play it, and I kind of regret spending $30. I spent $30 on Hercules. I spent $30 on Kevin Sorbo, a very horribly modeled Kevin Sorbo. So yeah, that sucks. While I did Black Friday shopping, I bought like a bunch of shit. Fuck it, I'll just show it. Why not? I'm already here. Might as well. That one. This one. That one. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't grab the ones that I had. Okay. I think it was just these. Yeah, I think it was just these. This was all the shit that I bought Black Friday. Because they were having a discount sale. So, except for the new games, because I bought 2 new ones. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Gold Edition. That was brand new. So was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Just Cause 4. Dead Cells Return to Castlevania Edition. That one was brand new too. Sega Genesis Classics. God of War. Samurai Showdown. Street Fighter V Arcade Champion Edition. Sorry. Ghost of Tsushima. I only had the disc of this game, so I have a complete copy now. And Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Was this the only one? No. There was another one. Hold on. Let me grab it. Yeah. Yeah, it was this one too. And Shenmue 1 and 2. So, yeah. And I just recently ordered another game on the PS4, which is called Signalis. It's a very interesting looking horror game. It plays in the isometric perspective, but it's a horror game, and it's like you're this robot. From what I gather, I don't really know what the hell was going on. They didn't really like say anything in the trailer, but it looked interesting, and I bought a physical copy. I don't even know when it's supposed to be here. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow so I can play it. But tomorrow, speaking of which, I'm off tomorrow. Thank God. And I will be playing oh my God, what was it again? Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I'm gonna start Shaolin Monks tomorrow. And I'm very excited to play it because I haven't played it in a while. I tried Shenmue. The thing, like, it takes time to get into it because it was originally a virtual fighter. It was supposed to be virtual fighter like RPG, but it instead became... It scared the shit out of me. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, so instead of it being a virtual fighter RPG, it became like its own thing. And kind of it laid the foundation for Yakuza to be a thing. Cause like it was probably one of the very few games where like you roamed around like a town and you just beat the shit out of people because of a reason. I mean, honestly, the voice acting is not the best, but I think that's why I love it, is because of like the voice acting is so fucking terrible that it's great. So yeah, but I like Shenmue 1 and 2. I never played them, so playing it on the PS4 was how I played them for the first time. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty good. I still have to play them though, because didn't really get a chance to play them. Hey Chef, what's up? I literally just finished my PSP collection. Showed off some of the stuff that I got recently. Oh, speaking of which, I also got this. It was $5, and I honestly thought it was dope as shit. But I ended up getting this really cool ass mask from the pawn shop. $5. So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely buy this. It reminds me a lot of the dude from oh my God, the dude from Death Stranding. It's someone that Norman Reedus knows in the game, but like he's supposed to be like the president's right hand person, but he has like that skull mask for some odd reason. I don't know why, but yeah, it was really cool. Like I liked it. Yeah, kind of almost like Taskmaster. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, it kind of looks a little bit like him. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Once I finish Shaolin Monks, damn, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Because once I finish Shaolin Monks, I probably might do another poll like the next game that you guys will maybe want me to play, because I have a lot here. But I was thinking instead of like doing a poll, I probably might pick the game myself, and I have the perfect game to play. Since I missed, did you say your favorite PSP game? Damn, favorite PSP game. Shit. Oh, that's gonna be tough. The most expensive game for PSP that I do have physically, because I did show some digital games that I got from the seller that I bought the PSP from. I think the most expensive game that I own physically right now is The Third Birthday. I don't know. I know it's in like the double digits, but base PSP or PS Vita. I like the PSP more because it's the one that I grew up with the most. Like I prefer it so much more over the Vita. Like the Vita's a great system, but I didn't really care for it all that much. I had like 3 games. It was Batman, Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, I think that's what it was called. Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified and Mortal Kombat. That's it. Other than that, I really didn't use the PSP for anything else. Yeah. But the game that I'm thinking, or not thinking, I want to do, once I finish Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, definitely I need to play this, like stream this for sure. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. But yeah. My favorite game was Killzone Mercenaries and Uncharted. For regular PSP, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, God of War. Believe it or not, I have Daxter. I don't like it. I played the game for a few hours and yeah. The last games that I bought for the Vita, or not the Vita, the PSP were okay. The other one was here somewhere. Fuck. What the hell is it? Like, I haven't really bought anything for the PSP in like a long time. Where is it? Here we go. These 3 games were the last games that I bought recently, which was like last year. But these were the last 3 games that I bought for the PSP. I haven't bought anything else for it. Shit. If I had to pick the best game on PSP, oh my god, that's fucking hard. I don't have too many, but if I had to pick, oh boy, oh my god, this is gonna be tough. Shit. And I have a decent amount, but fuck, I don't know. That's really hard for me to say. I will say this: the game that I went back to the most on PSP, Tekken 6, easily. I played the shit out of this game. I was obsessed with it. But yeah, I can't really say that I have like a favorite. Like, granted, I went back to Tekken 6 a lot, but it's not my favorite. I was just playing the shit out of it because I was really on like a Tekken kick. I love Tekken, but once I played 7 and I beat the story and I did all the characters like side stories and shit, and I kind of played the game here and there, I kind of stopped, like just straight up stopped it. I have fond memories of because I remember not having power. Yeah, cable. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I never had a PSP growing up. I had literally had the Game Boy Advance. This was what I grew up with most of the time. If it wasn't the GBA, it was the PS2. I never really had like handheld consoles until like my adulthood. Like I have a 2DS, I have a GBA, and I have a PSP. I had the all white Vita. Oh. I love the PS. Yeah. But like my brother had a PSP. I would use it here and there, but I ended up fucking it up accidentally. It wasn't on purpose. But yeah, I ended up. This was my. Oh my god, this is like my 3rd PSP. Because my cousin gave me one. It was his old 1001 model, and that shit stopped working. It died. Like, it just completely died after a month of using it. And then I had a 3000 model that my at the time cat knocked off of the place that I had it at, and it fell into his water bowl. And I was pissed. And it stopped working. So I couldn't do anything about it. Then I bought this one, and this one has problems where, like, if I'm playing it and it'll just stop reading the disc and then just restart, like, start reading it again. Like, it'll stop it and then it'll start. It's annoying as shit. I don't know why it does that. And I tried to think up of, like, the best way to, like, come up with on Google to see what was wrong, but I really don't know what it could be. But yeah. Nice, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ. See, this is what happens when I give her attention. She acts like I never give her attention. I give her attention damn near 24/7 when I'm home. But yeah, I love the PSP. Yeah, she is. She can be annoying as shit at times, but she's good. Oh my god, stop. Yeah, my one of the ladies at work gave me some dog food because I normally give her like just straight apart food, but I have like 3 cans worth of like soft food, so I'm gonna mix it together the next few days so she can have the best of both worlds. But this is every day, every single day, it never fails. Dude, like and it's funny because she'll do that, and like if I move or like if I lean back, she'll just do the same thing. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so I will be starting Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks tomorrow, and once I finish Shaolin Monks, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is going to be the next game. The Shaolin Monks is what you guys wanted. Hellblade is what I want to do because like playing this game like the first time on my own time was so fucking good. It's such a great game. If you've never played it before, I cannot recommend it enough. It is a game that you guys need to play because it's really good. They're making a sequel, but because Ninja Theory was bought out by Microsoft, the sequel is not coming to the PS5, which sucks. I mean, unless they kind of do what they did with Scorn and have it be a timed exclusive for the PS or for the Xbox Series X. I don't really know anything about the Steam Decks, and someone that works at the corner store has a Steam Deck, and he says it's really, really, really good. I don't know personally because I don't have one. Top area. Let me see. Looking again in the Steam Deck. Bro, she looks at you like, yeah, she really does. But yeah, I can't really say anything about it. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. I mean, I have Turtle Beach headphones, which is the best that I can do. I mean, I know Turtle Beach is a pretty good headphone company or gaming headset company. I don't really know. But yeah, I was also looking into something called a Retroid Pocket 4 that plays PS2 and GameCube. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Holy shit. How does that work though? Do you preload the games onto an SD card or something, or do they have a way that you could literally just slap a PS2 disc on the back of the console and just like take it with you? Because I've seen somebody do like a PS2 handheld and like it works fully functioning and everything. It's something that they customly made. But yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that one before. Honestly, that's kind of a first. Yeah. That's interesting. Check out HyperX. They're very well priced. Wait, what now? Seven some what? For the price on all of them. That's not volume. Okay. Yeah, I just got Turtle Beach headphones. They're good, but like at times the audio will like cut out. So I think it's probably because they're pre-owned. They're not brand new. They were cheap. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. You know, cheap headphones. I own them and got my girlfriend a pair. Okay. But yeah, so once I do Shadow Monks, I'm gonna do Hellblade, and then I'll come up with something else. Okay, I'll have to check them out. I mean, this next paycheck that I'm getting is for me. I already paid my rent. I ain't gotta worry about shit else. So I'll see if they maybe have them at the exchange, because I'm probably gonna go over there and grab some more stuff. You know, it's depressing that when I went Black Friday shopping, how the Retro Pocket works, but it popped up on my Google. Okay. I'll have to look into that because it actually sounds pretty interesting. But when I went Black Friday shopping at the exchange, I bought one fucking PS2 game because all the PS2 games that they have there are expensive. And I hate the fact that they are, because there's no reason for like Def Jam Vendetta to be like an $80 game. There's no reason for that at all. Like, it's a $10 wrestling game. And I hate COVID for that reason, and I hate the people who raise those games prices, because COVID and those people kind of like skyrocketed prices, which is bullshit. Like, hell, what was it? Dark Watch. Dark Watch was like a $20 game when I bought it, and it went up $20, and so it's like $40 now. Also, if you have Walmart, check the discount section that they have, because they have some headphones that sell for like. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. I mean, I would have to see, because I want to get my sister and her boyfriend, husband, fiance, whatever they are, something for Christmas. I know my sister's is probably going to be really expensive. Hopefully it's not. Where did you say the exchange? The games, like the PS2 games prices skyrocketed at the exchange. Like I mentioned, Def Jam Vendetta is over there is like $80. Don't understand it. Dark Watch. When I bought Dark Watch, I bought it originally for $20, and I think it was from eBay, and they were selling it for $40. No, not a flea market. It's a store literally called The Exchange. They sell games, movies, DVD, or like they sell VHS tapes, DVDs. They sell like a whole bunch of different shit, like just a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, the majority of the PS2 shit is expensive over there, and I'm just fucking impatient, and I just want to get the game like right then and there. So I was like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? You know, I get angry. Like, oh my god, what was the game? Godzilla Save the Earth. I bought. Evan, assuming you meant no, at the flea market. I bought from the exchange a few years ago Godzilla Save the Earth on PS2, and they wanted $23 for it. Now it's fucking $75 to $80. I don't understand it. Or no, not 75. It's 90. It's $90. And every time I look at the games that I owned and I see the prices for them now, I just get so angry, because I'm like, all this shit I had that could have been avoided, I have to buy again. Like, I don't have Silent Hill up there anymore, because like I have my PS1 games up on the windowsill. What kind of store did you say? It's kind of like a game store. Well, it's not really games. They sell a lot of games. They sell games from like various systems, but they also sell movies, records, CDs. They sell like action figures and shit too. They sell like game accessories if they ever get them in for like, especially for older consoles. But it's kind of like anything, anything that's like personal hobby, I guess. So like, if you're really into music, they have CDs, they have records, shit like that. They even sell like Halloween masks at one point during Halloween. But they sell like T-shirts, they sell comic books, they sell a whole bunch of stuff over there. But the games is like really the thing that I go for more than anything. And maybe on a couple occasions movies, because when I did go Black Friday shopping, I forgot I bought the Equalizer 2 and the Suicide Squad, not the one with Joker, the one with John Cena. I'm in Pittsburgh right now. But yeah, I'm assuming that the exchange is probably in like kind of the Pittsburgh area because I never heard of it until I moved up here. There was one place in Florida called Play and Trade. Yeah, Pittsburgh, PA. But yeah, fucking what do you call it? In Florida there was a place called Play and Trade. Oh, really? Holy shit. I never would have expected you to live in PA. But yeah, I live in Pittsburgh. Well, I live close to Pittsburgh. But like it it's very different from like Florida. That's for sure. Like very different. I see like the people here in Pittsburgh are more like are really, really into sports than they are in like Florida. Like it's very rare that I see someone like decked out in like fucking Miami Dolphins attire. You know what I mean? But like people in Pittsburgh or in PA, I see nothing but Steeler, fucking Penguins, I see all that shit. And I'm like, wow. Okay. That's what you like sports. I can tell. But yeah, like I've never seen a state because Florida don't have any teams to say right, I guess. But yeah, it's just funny like seeing that. I'm like, man, these people really are into sports, like a lot. And I'm like, and I just think to myself, I'm so glad I'm not into sports because I see how crazy people get when it comes to like sports, especially here in Pittsburgh. Like motherfuckers are crazy here. Like when the Steelers or the Penguins or the Pirates win anything, they lose their shit. Like I see those fucking yellow towels like every other day. No joke. Every other day. Now, like I see a Pittsburgh Pirates hat more than I do the Pittsburgh top. Swear to God. That if it's not the Pittsburgh Pirates, it's the Steelers. Those are the two things that I commonly see, like hat wise. It's always the P for the Pirates and the Steeler logo all the time. But it's what you're into. Yeah. I was born and raised in Florida. Like I lived there for like 20 years, and I came up here like almost 10 years ago. Yeah, damn, 10 years ago. Holy shit. That's crazy to think. Like, I lived in Florida pretty much like almost my entire life until I moved up here to Pittsburgh. But yeah, I wasn't born or raised here. When people like ask me like, "Are you from here?" I'm like, "Nope." I'm like, "I'm from Florida." And they're like, "Why the fuck are you here?" Like, I ask myself the same thing, honestly. It don't really bother me, honestly, because like I'm the dude that walks around in shorts in like fucking 20-degree weather, because like it doesn't really bother me. But when it starts getting into like the single digits to like the negative singles, then yeah, I'm gonna start wearing pants. But most of the time I'm wearing like shorts. Unless it's like super cold and windy as shit, then yeah, I'm wearing pants. But most of the time I'm wearing shorts. So, but yeah. Um, it didn't bother me either because, yeah. But yeah, but when you drive, yeah, it definitely matters. Um, well, not for me because I don't drive. I take the bus to work. But yeah, there's times where I'm just sitting there. I'm like, why the fuck is it so cold? Like, do you guys' heater not work in this damn bus? But sometimes when I'm in like people's cars, I'm like, oh my god, this shit's so cold, and I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to be rude. But yeah, it's something. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a big fan of driving, especially here, because I have seen more accidents here than I did in Florida. And the crazy thing is I was kind of in an accident in Florida, and I've experienced more accidents here. Like the spot that I lived at, in Pittsburgh before, like where I'm currently at right now. Like I live like a little bit further down. So there were three random ass occasions that a crash would happen in front of my house. Like, for example, yeah, it really can. People act like snowing. It's not even that. It's just the people here in Pittsburgh don't know how to drive for shit. Like some of the worst drivers are in Pittsburgh, dude. I'm telling you, because I have like I said, I've seen more accidents than anything else. For example, there like the house that I lived in was like in front of a street, right? So I remember seeing like the fucking red and blue lights going on outside, and I'm like, what the hell happened? So I go outside. One first car crash. It was two people. Okay. Um. Is it still? No, I think it's gone. I think. But yeah. So yeah. They were in a crash. It was like two different people. Then there was another one, right? Um. The second time, it was a lady and her kid, and it was a nasty ass crash. Like she had a Jeep and the damn front of her Jeep was like fucking caved in. It was insane. Like, what did you crash into? Because there was nothing there. It's like her car just crashed into like a fucking invisible wall. And like her kid were luckily the lady and her kid were fine. Then the other time, this was a sight. So I like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And this was when we were, when COVID was still going on and we were getting the stimulus checks. I wasn't working for shit. Getting free money, paying my rent, yeah, I'm good. I ain't gotta work for a little bit. So I was up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I see, police sirens or the police lights outside, and I go outside, and there's a fucking car flipped upside down, and there's a dude like sitting right next to the car, and I'm sitting there like, what happened? Right? Like, dude, it was insane. Yeah, I missed those checks too, because not only did I pay my rent, but I also bought a whole bunch of shit too. Like, I really didn't care. Um, but yeah, like it's crazy that I saw three completely different car crashes at random times in living in that house alone. Like it was insane, and I've seen car crashes. It's like, yo, people in Pittsburgh don't know how to drive. They can't drive for shit here. It's insane how terrible they are at driving. But I'm here, and that's why I don't want to drive, because of that reason. Be like, because these people just they don't. they shouldn't have licenses to drive because they can't drive for shit at fucking all. But they do for some weird reason. But yeah, because they averaged it out for the most expensive states. I was getting, I think, like $250 every week, but then they bumped it up to $350, and I got like what, $2,000 a month from the stimulus checks. No, about 1,500, I think. It was something around that. But yeah, it was crazy. I missed. They got laid off and they gave me like a $600. Damn, $600 a week. Like, and it's crazy because some people, like, when they would do their stimulus thing, they would get all the money like right then and there. And I'm thinking, like, if I do it, I'm probably gonna get like a decent chunk of change too. But no, I I didn't get that. I just got like a base, like, small ass, like, 150. But hey, I was like, hey, you know what? I didn't give a shit. I got my right, dude. I bought so much shit with those stimulus checks, and all of it is gone. Some of it I did keep, like the Silent Hill games, stimulus checks, easily. Like, the stimulus check literally bought me Silent Hill, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, now I have to work hard and kill myself to buy them again. Granted, I kept Silent Hill 2 through 4. I dropped almost $200 on Silent Hill, like a damn near like new copy for Silent Hill on PlayStation, almost $200. $200 that I busted my ass for, but I had to go to the hospital during this shit, and had to use all the money I saved up to pay the. Damn, that sucks. Ah, man, I would have been pissed. And the crazy thing is I got COVID. I had gotten COVID like some time ago, like a while, like a few years ago, or yeah, technically a few years ago. I felt like absolute shit. My entire body felt like I got hit by a bus going at like 100 miles an hour. I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste. You know how depressing it was knowing that I could cook food and I couldn't even taste the shit that I fucking ate? It sucked. At the time, I had 3 cases. Damn. Growing up poor, that's the most. Jesus, dude. That sucks. Yeah, I didn't save anything. I spent all that shit. But, you know. The rent was paid for. Everything else was paid for. You know, whatever. So, I wasn't bitching, for sure. When I got COVID, I just had body aches and fever, but never. Yeah, I got the whole fucking 9 yards. Massive body aches. My head hurt. My head felt like my brain was too big for my skull, and it felt like it was about ready to just explode. I couldn't taste. I couldn't smell. Yeah, massive body aches, headaches. Fucking no smell, no taste. It was bad. I was like that for like a week and a half, and I, like, after I got better. I mean, there was a positive. Not really a positive, but it was positive for that time. But when I got COVID, I didn't smoke cigarettes at all. Like, I completely, I straight up, like, cold turkey cigarettes. I got COVID the second week after. Damn, oh my god, that sucks. But I had stopped smoking cigarettes for like almost a year, but because of the stress and like the partial homelessness, like, just like, you know, fuck, whatever. I don't really care anymore. So yeah, it kind of like it got really bad, but I'm in a much better position than I was. Granted, I'm not at the motel anymore. Like, I'm not living at the motel, I should say, because come next year, I'm quitting Motel 6 and I'm working somewhere else because they expect me and like everybody else there to kill themselves. Yeah, I'm still at the motel, but I'm quitting coming New Year's. Like January 1st, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. Because I'm not gonna do another year at that place. They want you to do so much for so little in return, and I'm not with it anymore. Like, granted, I'm sure that's like at a decent amount of jobs, but no, with the money I make, no, I'm good. I'll go somewhere else. But yeah, not only that, like no one at the Motel 6 gets like any benefits. I do have a job lined up um before I do quit, because a previous employee, she quit like a month, or like a little over a month ago. She quit, and she had called me, and because she had left some stuff there at the motel, and she asked me if I could take it to her. So I was like, yeah, why not? Sure. So I did, and she asked me, hey, do you want a job? Like, at first I was like, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Um, I just want to finish the year at Motel 6, and then when the new year comes, I'm done. Putting in my 2 weeks notice. I'm still gonna work there for like those 2 weeks, but once those 2 weeks are done, I'm leaving, plain and simple. And I'm gonna take like 3 days to myself, to like kind of recuperate, more money for the. I don't really know. Like, I just want to do something different, honestly, at this point, because right now any job is better than Motel 6 for sure. And it's nothing against the people that work there. Like, it's just the corporate side of it. They're fucking incompetent when it comes to getting shit done. They expect us to work miracles with the fucking shit that they give us, which isn't much, right? Not only that, like some of the guests that are there are like filthy. It's insane how disgusting some of these people are. Yeah, yeah, like I'm not, yeah, it's kind of like that, but like it's not bad, but it's not great either. Like, I'm not happy there, and like I'm not gonna keep working at a place where I'm like fucking miserable. you know at least with this other job, it might be something different. Maybe it might be better, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll try it for a few months, and if I don't feel like it's for me, I probably might just find something else. I don't know, but I'm willing to give this other place a shot, because that Motel 6 is not working for me, man. Because it's so depressing there. Like, it's just as bad at that motel, honestly. But there's really nothing I could do. But yeah, um, I have to make myself dinner, because as soon as I got home, I sat down, got everything ready, and I started the video. And I'm hungry as shit. Um, I will. She's right here. She's sleeping. Um, but yeah, so like I said, or like a little while ago, um, I'm gonna do Mortal Kombat Shadow Monks tomorrow, and when I finish Shadow Monks, I will be playing Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and I can't wait to start Shadow Monks, and I also can't wait to play Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. I beat the game already, but I just want to like stream it, even though like the game's old as shit, relatively old. It's came out in 2018. It's still like, dude, it's like easily one of the best games that I've played on the PS4. It's so good. It's such a good game. Um, but yeah, I can't wait. All right, Chef, you have a good one. Um, and you too, Mama. I don't know if you're leaving, but yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow. You all have a good night, and yeah, take care.